Well. Look who finally decided to show up. Okay, I know I'm late this time. It's not even freaking Sunday. Guys? I know the doorbell didn't ring at 1:12 a.m. Okay. Anyway, guys, yes, I am sorry. It's Spooky Scary Sunday. It's late. What the freak? Hello?
Hi, is this Cory?
Yes, this is he.
Has your home security system been triggered?
Yeah, I actually heard some glass shatter downstairs.
Please remain calm, sir.
I am calm.
Cory, you're in your office, correct?
Yeah, how do you know?
He's in his office. Please wait one moment.
What? Of course. Window's not even broken. Psst. Hey, Cory. Hello! Get me out! Let me out of here! Cory. No one can hear you down here. No one can hear you down here. It's just me and you, buddy. No one can hear you. No one can hear your screams. No one can hear your cries. It's just me and you. Now, let's play a little game. What's my name? Edward Norton. Boom, correct. It's been a long time since we've crossed paths. I know you've seen my messages, right? What messages? The messages that have been playing in the beginning of the videos. I didn't get any messages. For months and months and months, I've been leaving little messages, sprinkling a little message here, a little message there, so that you could see, Cory, that I was coming. I warned you, and you didn't even pay attention. Your viewers are more perceptive than you. They've caught on, but not you. And now I'm here. So, question number 2. Let's continue with this little game that we're playing. I'm having such a good time. Help me! Stop screaming, Cory. What do you think happens now? Why don't you say whatever speech you got prepared and get this over with? To answer your question, I don't know, Edward. You tell me. What happens now? Hey, how's it going? 30 episodes strong. Wow. Well, let's get started. Spooky Scary Sunday is a show where every Sunday, Samurai get together, we have a grand old time. We sit back and we watch some scary videos sent in by you guys via Twitter using the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday. You follow me on Twitter at corykenshin. Please do. Hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday and leave a link to the scariest video that you know. And if your video gets picked, you get a shout out. So let's sit back, relax, grab some snacks. Go ahead, get you some gushers, some Mike and Nikes, and finish that off with a Coke. And with all that being said, first video. The first video of this week is called James Corden Takes Over the Ellen Show. Okay. And this was uploaded by the demented king himself, Meat Canyon. Now this was sent to us by Rima, who said congrats on 7 milli. Hey, we up in here. Love from Saudi Arabia. We have samurai in Saudi Arabia. Just take that in for a second. We are worldwide. Oh, let me turn it up. Let me turn it up. Hey.
Breaking news. Reportedly, James Corden will replace Ellen DeGeneres on her own show. Better watch out, James Corden. This could be trouble.
Oi, Justin Bieber. Thank you so much for helping me get to work today. Yeah, no problem. Do you mind if we listen to some music? God, fatty. All right then, off we go to sing some of your very popular songs.
Oh, did you see it? Oh,
girl, you got that yummy, 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 yummy. You got your baby, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yummy, yummy. You see, Justin, hold on. You see, Justin, the problem with this song is that we can't clearly tell if you're talking about fish and chips minge or a stinky. Alright, just be upfront with the fans, Justin. Do you want a fish and chips minge, or are you looking for an extra layer of stink on your pickle? Which do you like more, Justin Bieber? What is more yummy to you? I don't know. They both ate. Brilliant, isn't it? I'd eat any piece of stinky slop thrown in front of Justin Bieber. That's for true. Girl, you got that yummy, 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 yeah. Girl, yeah, baby, yummy, yummy.
Whoa!
Yeah, baby, yeah, baby.
What is that? What the hell is that? Bloody hell, Justin! What is that?
It's freaking Ellen!
Justin!
It's Ellen!
Do me I see what they see? They do!
Look at her looking!
They do!
Oh!
Ellen DeGeneres, the damn demon of Hollywood! Oh, for God's sakes, Justin, she's speaking in
Look
tongues.
at Justin!
That be the devil's tune! She's got a hold of me with her leathery talons, Justin. I don't want to die. Help
Look
me.
at Justin!
Give us a wank. Free me from this demon's hold, Justin Bieber.
He does not. Oh!
James Corden was brutally abducted yesterday evening by Ellen DeGeneres in retaliation to supposed rumors. The whereabouts of Ellen are currently unknown. May her wrathful vengeance be swift and merciful to all those that oppose her.
Yo, why did that scare the freak out of me when dude got ran over? Once again, Meat Canyon, something wrong with you, my guy. This next one is called True Omegle Chat Room Horror Story, and it was uploaded by Horror Shorts Party. Now this was sent to us by Chris Samurai. What's going on, my brother? And he said this one kept me up at night, so it better be scary, Chris. By the way, did you see the 7 mil special, Chris? The Cooking with Kenshin yesterday? A lot of work went into that video, Chris. Why don't you go ahead and watch that if you didn't? And if you did, go ahead and slice that like button on this video. I appreciate you, Chris. Horror Shorts Party. True Omegle Chat Room Horror Story.
This story happened to me a couple years ago. It happened on a Saturday night. I was typing out a school report for my English class and was pretty worn out from the tedious amount of thinking that transpired throughout the paper.
Okay.
I decided to take a break and procrastinate a little bit, maybe watch a couple of YouTube videos.
Hold on. Let me rewind that. What was he watching? Right there. Did you wash your hands, mister? Oh, Jimmy. What did I do about not washing your hands? Yo, that's what's up, man. We got a samurai right here.
I needed to take some stress off my mind, but didn't really have anyone to vent or talk to. This gave me the idea to visit a chat room called Omegle.
Bad idea.
For those of you who don't know what Omegle is, it's a chat room where you can literally video chat with random
Run into
strangers online
weirdos
through your computer webcam. Needless to say, Omegle definitely helped with my social skills growing up as a child, so I was always active on it.
Wow.
I remember this one particular night. I was having trouble meeting new people. This left me a little frustrated, to say the least, but that's the kind of thing to expect when you're on these kind of chat sites. That's when I stumbled upon this one guy. He looked to be
I'm clicking next.
around the same age group as myself, and seemed like a pretty harmless individual. I decided to say hi. He didn't say anything back, he just typed the word hi in the chat box.
Oh, no microphone.
I found it kind of weird that he would go through the effort of typing out hi as opposed to just saying hi verbally. He then waved at me and began typing something else.
Might not have a microphone.
He introduced himself in the chat box saying, "My name is Daniel, what's your name?" I verbally said, "My name is James, how are you?" He then stares at the camera and doesn't say a word to me, completely dismissing the fact that I just asked him a question.
Hello?
At this point, I was convinced that this had to be some sort of pre-recorded video and that someone was just trolling me. That's when he began typing in the chat box again saying, "I'm deaf, please type in the chat box unless..."
Oh, I feel bad now. I'm like, hello? Open your ears, you freaking moron.
You know, sign language. I honestly felt stupid and immediately typed, "No worries, my name is James," and gave a quick thumbs up as an act of kind gesture. He immediately typed back saying, "Nice to meet you, James," and gave me a thumbs up as well.
All right.
He then typed something else that left me dumbfounded. He said, "I will use my whiteboard to chat with you going forward, because my hands will be occupied."
Huh?
I was confused by what he meant by that, so I typed, "What do you mean by your hands being occupied?" He then starts writing on a whiteboard and raises it up on the screen, which read, "Want to play a game?"
No, I'm going.
I typed, "Sure, what game you want to play?" What he did next is something I will never forget to this day. He held a revolver up with one hand and the whiteboard up with the other hand, saying, "Let's play Russian roulette." I was honestly quite creeped out by this guy and was contemplating on clicking the stop option to skip this weirdo. That's when he wrote another message on the whiteboard saying, "1 of 6. I was confused by what 1 of 6
Rounds, idiot!
He then took the revolver, slipped one bullet inside the cylinder, and began spinning it with his other hand. I now knew what he meant by 1 of 6. It seemed like the guy was about to demonstrate an act of Russian roulette with one bullet in the cylinder of 6. He then puts the revolver against his head.
Oh!
I began typing, "What are you doing? Please stop this." The guy then smiles disturbingly on the camera and pulls the trigger. Nothing happened. He starts laughing hysterically like a psycho. I was honestly disturbed, but also skeptical that the gun was real, so I typed, "Is that even real?" He then points the revolver at the wall and begins to repeatedly press the trigger until the shot was fired. I was completely blown away by what I was seeing and typed, "Dude, you could have died!" That's when the guy raised the whiteboard to the screen again.
Yo, this is good. I just had to pause like...
Showing the message, 5 of 6.
What?
I frantically started typing, "Don't do it," repeatedly in the chat box, desperately trying to get his attention. He then began loading the revolver with 5 bullets while I gestured no by waving my hands back and forth like a lunatic.
He's dead.
I knew the odds of him surviving this time were slim to none. He then raises the revolver against his head once again and begins to disturbingly smile, with tears running down his face. He began mumbling the words, "It was nice meeting you, James." I immediately slammed my laptop shut as I hear a gunshot a split second before the laptop was fully closed. I was left baffled on my computer desk. I hadn't a clue what to do. I stupidly opened my laptop with my eyes closed. I pressed my hand against the screen where the video chat was located. I opened my eyes, and through the cracks of my fingers, I can see blood displayed everywhere on his screen. I immediately clicked the exit button on the Google Chrome tab and call it a night. To this day, I'm still skeptical about what I saw that night. I haven't reported anything to the police, nor have I reported anything to Omegle. I'm not sure if that was the wisest decision, but I hope I never encounter anyone like that again.
your shorts party? That was incredible. He said 5 of 6? Sucker, can you do math? 5 of 6, what is that, like an 83%? Let me check that real quick. Hey Siri, what's 5 divided by 6?
5 divided by 6 is about 0.8333.
Did I just off the top of my head that? Thanks, baby.
No problem.
See, you jealous of the relationship me and my phone got. Anyways, he had a 17% chance of walking out of that. I'm not making no bet where I only get a 17% chance of winning. This next video is called ASMR and it was uploaded by Social House Films. Now this was sent to us by Bree Brittany over on Twitter. So Bree, I want to say thank you. I always thought that Bree was like a pretty name. Bree. Short for Brianna. But sometimes you don't want that extra Anna part. It's just Bree. If I have a daughter, I'm probably not gonna name her Bree. But I still think Bree's a pretty name. Here, Bree. Take a free Nutri-Grain bar. Bree. Open your hand. Do you not want?
Hello and welcome.
Yo. I didn't even realize this was called ASMR. She got up in the mic. You can hear in between their words when they're like, hello. See you? You heard that? That. Ew.
Hello and welcome to Murmur. Today, we're going on a very special journey.
Get the spit out of your mouth.
To a place very few will ever go. Are you ready?
No.
To give yourself over to the depths of relaxation?
I am not. Not
To
with you.
begin, please shut down all distractions. Seal yourself in silence.
She's waiting on her. She looked at the lamp. Bruh. Ooh, getting a little chills. Getting a little chills. Imagine you watching something and then they're looking at you waiting for you to do something. I'm turning you off. Watch, now she's gonna continue.
Do you remember when you were young and beautiful?
Wow. That sucks. Ouch.
And your skin was so fresh that you could taste it.
Huh?
And you could feel the rain kiss your flesh.
Whoa.
And you felt safe against the storm.
Take your headphones off. Whoa!
No matter who was near.
Press pause. Good job, lady. Good job. Just close the door. That's all. See? Now you're going to investigate. Oh, it's oh! Yo, that caught me off guard. That was nice. That was nice. Ooh. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Wow. That was nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. They about to hit us with the meanest jump scare, bro. Clench your cheeks. You've been warned. Look at her! Bruh, let me catch my TV looking at me. I'm punching you. Wasn't even paused.
Do you remember when you were young and your mother used to brush your hair?
My mom actually did brush my hair.
Sensation.
Felt nice.
The bristles and her nails tickling your scalp.
Look at the back of her hair! You are not alone in there.
But now, your roots are all grown out.
Why are you looking so mean? Look at her. She like, well, I've been kind.
Why can't you relax? Relax. Relax. Relax.
Just throw a quick headbutt backwards.
Relax.
I am really afraid tonight. I don't know if it's... Y'all are just sending some really good ones. This next one is called Rebirth, lost VHS tape, and it was uploaded by Baddington. Dude is freaking legit. Now this was sent to us by Alex Mockler, so Alex, I'm sure whatever we're about to watch is cursed. So, we blaming it on you. Whatever happens. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. I don't want to. No, no, no. What is it? What is it? No, please. I ain't watching this. You got me messed up. We went through the criminal thing already. Okay? You remember criminal. What is this? See? You ain't even got an answer. I'm out. Nah, end it. End it. Cause my name is Corykenshin. Alex, what you got up us? What you got up us? Oh, I mess up twice. What you got us up here watching, Alex? Don't.
Well, hello again, Mr. Greywinder. Mr. Stewart, do you know why you're here today?
Who?
Does it have anything to do with me harming my family?
What?
Yes, no. Although I hope we don't have to have that talk with you again. No. Martin, you're a great businessman. And I've been told that you're a great brother. I don't hate you, Mom. My son loves your toys. He loves your show.
Uh-huh.
Which is why we are here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did someone his face change?
Martin.
Okay, okay. I'm tripping. Oh! That jump scare hit me so hard. I didn't have anything to say. Baddington, that was just cruel. What is he? So he's a clown? Oh, look at the eye. That ain't scare me. It didn't scare me. It didn't. It just came fast. Don't take it there. Sheesh. What? Is this Tetris? No, that's a room. That's a room, and that's a corridor on the right. It's gotta be. Yo! Oh my gosh. This is a 10 out of 10 week. Yo, epilepsy warnings. I have no idea what's going on, guys. I know you're confused. I'm confused. I don't know if that door was open though on the right. One of these times this camera's gonna turn, there's gonna be something standing in front of us. I've seen paranormal activity. I've seen it. You ain't gonna get me with this. Yep, door's wide open now. Show wasn't like that before. It's coming from the bottom. Something's coming from the bottom. Oh, okay. You coming through the door? Don't turn the camera again. Come on. He's in there. He's in here, coach. Why are we turning the cameras again, coach? Yep, you heard it. You heard it. Back up. Oh, yo. Yo, if this camera turns again. Go to the next thing. I don't want to sit here. Ah, we're dead. Ah, take me. Take me. It's getting louder. It's getting louder. Woo-hoo-hoo. Can this video end? So where's the animatronic? I need somebody else to put this lore together because we might have jumped in the middle of a series. Don't kill or kill. How about we don't kill? Can we do that, please? What? You could click either video? Oh, that's nuts. If y'all want to see what happens, submit this story in for next week. We can't, it's out of my hand. This next one's called True Horror Dark Web Story, and it was uploaded by Wansi Entertainment. Now, this was sent to us by Iron Wolf. So, Wolf, I want to say thank you. I hope you slice that like button by now. I mean, we've seen some good videos. Y'all are on a roll. And I ain't talking bread.
A few years ago. More like 10 years ago.
What?
I used to be big into visiting weird websites. I had a lot of time on my hand. Due to not playing sports, nor did I volunteer for anything at all in high school.
Lazy.
I told my friend Mark that I was starting to get bored. Honestly, I was bored with what I was experiencing on these websites. He said I should go on the deep web.
See,
you know, I used to.
We all got a friend like Mark, just putting bad ideas in our head. Maybe you should go into the deep web. Maybe you should get a different haircut, Mark. Why are you playing a DS? What is it, 2006? Oh, wait, he did say it's 10 years ago.
No, I used to go on the deep web, but never found anything. So I decided to search through some more stuff, a little deeper. I searched for hours every day for about 2.5 months. Still nothing.
Are you getting paid for this?
I told Mark, and of course he said just visit the dark web. When I did go on the dark web, I saw chat rooms, all with different names. I came across one named I, as in EYE. It was all in caps. I entered the chat, but before entering the live chat, you are assigned a number. Mine was P34.
Okay.
I confirmed my number and entered. There were hundreds of people. The comments were coming in quick. At first, I didn't understand what was going on. The screen was black, then a name popped up on the screen that said Mr. Wiggles.
Nope, I'm out.
The comments immediately stopped and a voice came over my speakers. Welcome, P34. Then his name disappeared off of the screen and the comments continued, everyone giving me welcomes. A few minutes go by, then a countdown from 10 pops up on the screen. Then the chat goes crazy. Once it reached the number 1, the screen went straight to what looks like a view from a camera just watching someone in what looks like their home. I sat there watching this for 20 minutes and nothing happened, so I shut down my computer. The next day I went to school, had a normal day, went to Walmart, then I went home. I decided to go back on the same chat from before. I confirmed my number P34 and again, there were hundreds of people commenting. Mr. Wiggles popped up and just like before, the comments stopped. Across the screen it said, no new members tonight. Then the countdown started again. Everyone in the chat started going wild. The countdown finished and then it was showing the point of view from a camera again. But it was outside of a school. My school from earlier that day.
Whoa!
At that point I was intrigued. I couldn't tell if it was focused on a certain person or just watching the school. After 30 minutes of watching the video, our school bell rang and everyone started to come outside while whoever was recording was positioned across the street in the car. Once everyone came out, the person got out of the car and started to follow a crowd of kids. Everyone started to split from each other and the person recording started to follow someone.
Mark!
It was my friend Mark.
Oh no!
I had to be at least 100 feet behind him. I started to call Mark, but he didn't answer. I kept calling him as I watched the video, but nothing.
This is not live.
The person followed him to his house and sat outside of his house for a few minutes. The man behind the camera finally said, "No parents are home." And he began to walk to Mark's house, rang the doorbell.
Well, Mark, this is all your fault.
Maybe you should go into the deep web. Maybe you should go into the deep web.
Now you about to get samurai slice. I warned you.
And waited as he continued to record. A few seconds go by, and Mark opened the door. He looked confused and the guy said, "P34 sent me." And Mark looked afraid that the camera shut off and everyone in the chat left. So I did too. I called Mark's house phone instead of his cell phone, and his mother answered. I asked for Mark and she said that she thought he was with me. I panicked. I then received a notification on my phone from my Gmail account. It said the sender was Mr. Wiggles. The message was, "I'm getting closer, P34. Mark says hi." I was shocked and didn't know what to do, so I called the cops. They didn't do anything about it because the email disappeared. I haven't been on the dark web since and no one has seen Mark. Still to this day I receive messages with pictures of me in random places along with the same written message that said, "It can happen anytime."
Bro, I'm checking myself into a mental asylum.
I honestly wish I never went on the dark web.
I bet. Look, did you see at the end? Somebody was standing behind him. Oh.
I wish I never went on the dark web.
Yup. That's Mr. Wiggles. All right, you guys, we're going to end that one there. I think this is a 10 week. I'm going to stand behind this being a 10 week. We had the Russian roulette one, we had the dark web, then Baddington always cursing everybody's day up. You guys know what to do. Send me the scariest videos that you know. Can you get another 10 next week? We'll see. Until then, Sunday.
Cause my name is Corykenshin. Slice that like button.
You win. Perfect.
Hello, friends. I see you took your sweet time getting here. It's Spooky Scary Sunday, and you're just now pulling up. And where are your snacks? Go get your snacks. I don't want to be upset with you today. I'm already very, very upset. As you can see, got my Get Your Ankles Broke tee. corykenshin.com. Do not buy any merch that's not from corykenshin.com. No merch unless it's from corykenshin.com and your receipt says represent. T-Chip, I am issuing you a cease and desist on all Cory Kenshin campaigns that you are running. You are scamming my audience. You are exploiting my name. You are responsible for what's going on your website. And this is your only warning. Remove all Cory Kenshin campaigns off your website. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, hopefully you got your snacks, because it's time for Spooky Scary Sunday. If you don't know what Spooky Scary Sunday is, then you're not subscribed. You're not subscribed. It's guaranteed you're not subscribed. Because if you were subscribed, you would know exactly what Spooky Scary Sunday is. And if you're not subscribed, then what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Listen to this. You hear that? That's my knife grazing your neck meat. It would take about 2 pounds of force for me to subscribe. Hit the bell. The Spooky Scary Sunday is the show where every Sunday the samurai get together, we gather, we congregate. We sit back, relax, and we watch some scary videos sent in by you guys via Twitter using the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday. At Cory Kenshin, use the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday and leave a link to the scariest video that you know. And if your video gets picked, hold up, guys. Getting a call. Hello?
You get a shout out!
Who is this? So sit back, relax, grab some snacks. Go ahead and get you, dang, I haven't got no snacks prepared. Go ahead and get you some oatmeal, a bowl of fruit, and a bottle of water. We'll do it healthy today. And with that being said, first video. First video of this week, which was coincidentally just uploaded, is called Sunrise, and it was uploaded by the Twisted Genius himself, Meat Canyon. Now this was sent to us by Space Cookie, who said this genuinely made me feel uncomfortable. That's always a great sign. Ah! Ah! What the freak is this? What is this? I hope y'all don't like the Teletubbies. Me, Canyon, I want to know, what goes through your mind when you're making these? I really think this dude just be sitting there like,
Whose childhood can I ruin today?
Oh, they're revolting against him. Oh. What the? They're eating them! Remember the Teletubbies? This is them now. Feel old yet? What the? Oh. Escape. Those are the ones that escaped? The ones that we've been watching? I feel like I need to take a shower after that. Did y'all see the letters on the For the Sun? Look, we got USX, EYMBN, which are cryptic messages. Nah, I ain't want no part of it. This next one is called Are You Happy? And it was uploaded by Baddington. It seems like this guy has a bunch of these old style VHS cartoon thingies. And honestly, I'm just getting bad vibes from just like the thumbnail. Now, this was sent to us by Victorino28, who said, I literally made a Twitter account to send you this. Make me, my siblings, and even my mom laugh. I appreciate everything you do. I appreciate you, Victorino! I appreciate you. Don't y'all know I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for y'all? I got one word for you, Victorino. Let me lean up. Sarage. Stop, we just start. Okay. Oh my god! Making a toy.
Marcus, come on, wake up, Marcus. Huh? Andrew, you interrupted my dream. I was dreaming about a man dressed in red with
Sound like a demon. They remind me of Balloon Boy from FNAF.
ice cream cones on his head. That's ridiculous, Marcus. You should be thinking about the perfect toy to ask the toy maker to make. Oh.
Okay.
Is the toy maker in town? Yes, come on, let's go.
Whoa, hold up. You ain't about to just roll that past us. Sophia the singing marionette is a prototype model for an upcoming new toy. What? The toy is operated via string. Sophia is capable of listening to children talking and can see. It will recognize its child owner unless the child is crying. Well, then what would it do? Sophia will offer many songs to sing to children. Parents are asked to not interrupt the toy while singing. This is good. This is good so far. Franklin's Fun Arcade. All right. Toy store. What is up with their animal?
I don't see him. Where could the toy maker be? Do you see the toy?
Bro, that was so nasty. Look, first of all, look how they both looking at us right now. It was like that 3 seconds of silence. Do you see the toy maker?
Do you see the toy maker?
Is that him over there?
he is. Oh, Mr. Toymaker.
Well, hello, children. What can I do for you today?
Me and my brother were wondering if you could make us the perfect toy.
Well, of course I can.
Yay!
Why does his mouth
If it were possible.
What do you mean, Mr. Toymaker?
Well, you see, children, I can make toys that blink. I can make toys that walk. I can make them eat. And I can make them talk. I can make posters that read there. Fun, fun, fun. But these toys just aren't fun for anyone.
But why,
Your
Mr.
toys suck.
Toymaker?
Well, you see, children, the secret to any good selling toy is to make them lifelike. You see, my toys can blink, but they can't see. My toys can walk, but they can't dance. My toys can eat, but they can't taste. My toys can talk, but they can't sing. I've been thrown away like a broken toy. Believe me, children, I've tried to make the perfect toy.
Your toys
but
suck.
I can't do it all on my own. Oh, boo-hoo.
No, get that fake
Is there
crying out of here.
anything we could do to help?
Why, yes, there is.
Right. That's the exact face that I would be making.
Well, what is it?
There are 3 main ingredients that I need, but I used up all my supplies.
What do you want?
So you'll have to get them for me.
But we don't have any money.
Don't you want to be happy?
Whoa!
The first ingredient
Yo,
is
this
needle
comedy.
and thread.
What do you say, thread? Okay.
Oh, look, Marcus! A thread!
I wonder what's in this bag.
Yo, Baddington, this is professional. I can speak objectively saying a lot of the animations we watch aren't professional. They still might be good, but this, why does this only have 23,000 views? What's up with these? Okay. Can we get another shot?
Look, Andrew! A needle! Let's go give it to the toy maker. Toy maker, we found the needle and thread.
Wonderful! Now you must find fabric and paint. Hurry along now.
Fabric and paint. So it looks like through every transition, they're gonna show us something. It must be... Whoa! Whoa! Whoa. There's somebody behind him, too. It's controlling it! Oh, it's trying to bait you!
Toy maker, we got the paint and...
Wonderful! Now I just need a few more things.
Okay.
Anything, Mr. Toy Maker.
The next thing I need is your dog.
Sorry.
What?
We can't...
What do you need him for?
The toy needs to be happy. And it can't be happy without a friend. Don't you want it to be happy?
Can you stop doing that?
Don't be square, Andrew. Just let him have Bonzo.
Yes, wonderful. Now come back later for the final step.
Your dog's dead. Why would you... Who's about to come out of this room? Please. Please don't. No. No. Don't jump scare me, please. Oh!
Mr. Toy Maker.
It wasn't even a jump scare. It was just a pitter patter.
We're back.
You're just in time, children.
Your dog's dead.
Where's Bonzo?
Never mind that, children. Now come closer. The last thing I need from you two is your voice.
What do you mean?
I need you both to sing a song. The toy's just on the other side of this door. Now, repeat after me.
What? Is it? Please cover your ears and close your eyes. Oh my God. Bro, I'm about to close my eyes, bro. I'm about to close my eyes. What? This is our last resort. Wait, as a last resort, pray? Turn your head 180 degrees. Guys, turn around. Turn.
Splendid, children. Do you have any idea what you've done for me, my children? You have done me well. Now, come along, come along. It's just behind this door.
Oh, they were singing while that was playing on the screen? Dang, so we didn't even hear what they said. Look at his face!
I really do hope you enjoy it.
What? Amy Wilson, she stopped screaming when her spine came out. Richard Smith suffered a seizure watching his favorite show. Who are these people? Nathan Barnes, his body was found with his head facing backwards. Bonzo. He was still moving after he hit my bumper. You mean your bumper hit him? That's obviously the kids and the dog and maybe Sophia. Whoa, and then it just cut off. I feel like I need another shower. I feel like these videos this week, they hitting different. This next one is called Siren Head horror short film, and it was uploaded by Shutter Authority. Now, this was sent to us by Shank over on Twitter, who said love from Egypt. Egyptian samurai stand up. I didn't know we was representing out there. Shutter Authority. Shout out Trevor Henderson for giving us this decade's Slender Man. Siren Head ain't nothing to joke with. And they made a This next one is called I Got a Message from My Friend Who Got Murdered. And this was uploaded by Z Entertainment. Now this was sent to us by Hair, who said the last one was fire, so here you go, king. I am a black king. What can I say? Thank you for sending me this. Alright. If you got that message, then they not dead.
It happened a few years ago. I was hanging out at the local mall with a couple of my friends, just chatting, as usual.
Okay.
All my friends had social media accounts, like Facebook or Instagram, and they would focus on it sometimes when we were goofing around together.
Okay.
Drake, one of my friends, was saying that he met a girl from Facebook. He also told us that he really liked her, and that he was going out with the girl that night.
Not bad.
We joked with him that he was going to be going out with some 40-year-old man. Like those kind of jokes, you know. A couple of hours later, we had to go back home, so we all left the mall. When I got back home, I went inside my room to watch some TV. It was almost midnight when I got a text from my friend saying,
Young money.
Hey, just finished the date. So I texted back, was he pretty? He replied, very funny. Jokes aside, my car broke down and I need you to pick me up. Then he sent me an address. Well, I'm not the kind of person who ignores when my friend needs a hand. So I asked my parents if I could take the car, and they
Still
said
at
yes.
home? You sound about 30.
My phone and texted again, on my way. Soon I got to the address he sent me and parked in the driveway. While I was going up the stairs, I kind of had a creepy feeling.
Come outside.
As if I was being watched. Anyway, I rang the doorbell and heard someone say, come in. At first, I didn't recognize the voice. It was neither my friend's voice nor a female voice. So I just figured that it might be the girl's dad. Well, I was a bit surprised that the door was already open. But anyway, I walked in. And when I closed the door behind me, I saw this man watching TV with the girl and my friend.
What the frick are you doing
I
inside
said,
there?
hey, Drake.
All right.
However, for some reason, he didn't respond. I had a strange feeling. So I slowly walked up to Drake. And I would never forget what I saw at that moment. The girl and my friend Drake were stabbed, and they were already dead.
Dang!
They were put in a position in a way that it looked like they were sitting. So I thought they were just watching TV like that. I looked over at the man watching TV, and I saw that he was holding a bloody knife in one hand, and my friend's phone in his other hand. He was smiling. The man turned his head toward me, stood up and said, hello, young man. It's your turn. I tried to run out of the door, but because he was laughing so loudly, I was terrified, and I couldn't move. But there was no choice. When he approached me, I abruptly kicked him, knocked him down, and managed to run outside. Fortunately, he didn't chase after me, but I didn't care. I just got in my car and drove off straight to my home. As soon as I got home, I woke my parents and told them about what had happened. And of course, they contacted the police. The police arrived pretty fast and raided the house, but didn't find my friend, the girl, or even the man. And to this day, they still haven't found any clues. Now I'm grown up and I'm living on my own with my wife and newborn daughter. I always think about what would have happened to me if I was unable to run away that day. And my friend Drake, his face keeps coming up in my mind all the time since then.
Dang. Sorry, Drake. I guess you should have tootsie slided your way up out of there. And the last one for this week is called MJ, and it was uploaded by our friends over at Alter. Now this was sent to us by Ray Ray, who said, what's up, my samurai?
What's up? What's up?
MJ. No 23. Bars. Whoa. What's happening here? Some thirst trapping? Yeah. What's that? Tinder?
Yeah, I
saw it in the blue as well. No, I don't like the blue. Red ones are better. Oh, you're such a...
Oh.
No, but look at this one.
They're laughing at her pictures right next to
Literally, that is you last year.
Yeah.
That is you.
Oh my god, it's so
That is
Before I
you.
managed to get my
Did you hear me? What? I lost £10. Cool. Yeah. Posted a pic. Already have 2,000 likes. Just my tits.
2,000 likes? Guys, let me flex on her real quick. Guys, I'm about to post this picture made by this dope artist named Charles. Since she wanna flex on her, I'ma flex on her. Let's see how fast we can get this to 2,000 likes. Is there like a hand draw emoji? All right, we just posted it. Let's see how fast we can get 2,000 likes. Been up 18 seconds, got 400 likes, okay. Okay, 30 seconds, we're almost at 2,000. Give it a little longer. Oh, would you look at that? 2,228 likes in 41 seconds. So you want to flex on her?
2008.
Take that bull crap on somewhere else. One thing that you always got to remember in life is always a bigger fish in the pond. Don't walk around like you hot stuff. Humble yourself.
By the way, I love that pic you posted yesterday. Which one? The one with the sick bodysuit?
Did she say she liked the picture?
Yeah.
A little hard to hear. I couldn't tell if she said I liked it or... What the frick was that? Why is everyone looking at her? Is this all in her head? Yeah, see you on Tinder. Is this all that she does all day? You swipe right, you must have good taste.
Maybe I swipe right by accident.
Ouch, that hurts.
You like it.
Ugh, Nah, don't talk to me like that. I don't know you yet. I want to get to know you. Man, this is such a... I don't know why this is so funny.
You must have swiped right. I want to get to meet you.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm Jay.
Alfred, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Um,
I'm not sure it's exactly what I want to be doing.
yeah, sure.
So,
Whoa!
I don't really know if I'm doing anything
Yeah, totally.
or accomplishing anything real.
You swiping at the table?
Real.
Yeah, I was gonna go for a piss, alright?
Okay, do you want another drink?
I can't really, I'm supposed to be going to a mate's party.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Me too.
Bro, can we... You at the table with it? Can't even hide it, like... And then you got this... The gall! The audacity of this man! Don't even have it on silent! He got it just on! So you just hear it at the table. Oh, yeah. Dog, that's just rude, man. No.
Yeah, actually, yeah, go on. Vodka tonic, be nice. Double, please. Cheers.
Cheers. Bro. What a jerk, man. I'm going to the... I can see you! Bruh, he left. Dang.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Oh.
Oh.
Coming to see me?
Maybe.
Didn't think you were like that.
They do it like that.
Bro, she about to kill him.
Oh, he didn't wash his hands.
Chill out, alright? Calm down, alright? Come on.
Oh! He hit his head on the... They always do it. Hit his head on... Right on the urinal. She crazy. Let's kill the man. Let me hit up Mickey D's. Give me a McDouble real quick. Bro, I don't know why he kept trying her after she pushed him off like that first time. Like, all right, I gotta wash my hands and get up out of here.
Hashtag Widen the Gap sounds a bit sexual for a trafficking campaign.
It's starting a conversation. And the image? What about it?
Are they like a graphic design company or something?
It's raw. Honest.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Like a magazine. Dude, does she just go on Tenor and look for people to kill? Wish I had a good icebreaker. Get up out of there with that 1 out of 10. She's saying like the same thing the last guy said. Whoa, this on YouTube? She into that dominatrix.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't get your 110 butt up off me, oh, bro, you messed up now. Ooh.
How tight you gonna go?
Why are you getting tied up by a woman you just met? You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Say night night.
It's tight.
Say night night.
Wait. Wait.
Was it worth it?
Stay tight. Wait, that's too tight. Wait. Yeah. Chill. Chill. Wait. Stop. Wait. Stop. 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 Please. Please.
Care if my hands are restricted. First of all, I'm not even gonna be up in that situation. But let's say, I don't know, she drugged me or something, and I like woke up in the middle of that. I'm like these, right? You got me like this. She trying to choke out my neck, right? I'ma just give you one. She is knocked out. If I feel like I'm about to die, bro, I'm Superman now. I'ma hit you with the nastiest. I don't care if The Rock was trying to choke me out. You gonna feel me. And her, she definitely would have been knocked out. She about to start cutting into him? Oh my goodness. Gotta be careful. Trying to get on Tinder. About to be somebody dinner. I'm a comedian. This is what I do. It comes easy to me. Bro, she just walk around swiping all day. Looking for her next victim. You look like my type. She about to say the last person. I don't know, an icebreaker. Dang. Then she takes pictures?
Who's actually going to post pictures?
Someone seriously up posted these.
Is it bad that I can't stop looking?
I don't know. I just
What's
don't think
wrong with y'all?
It's just some kind of cool performance art or something.
No, those are real dead bodies.
This is so up.
Babe, seriously,
No.
what? Dead corpse sheep?
Yes! This is genius! Look.
I can't take you sometimes. Are you for
Look!
real?
No, come on, it's like you.
I don't want to see this. We didn't see you already bodied like 6 people.
Okay.
I don't even gotta say anything. That's them. Why isn't the other girl saying something? Heck nah. That one was super well made. That was like a little mini movie. Or a short film. I guess that's what they're called, Cory. But alright, you guys, that's gonna end this week. Oh, I wanna give you a 10. I do. I'm gonna give you a 9. I'm gonna give you a 9. It was a lot of weird, but I need to be getting scared. So try again next Sunday. Hey, there's always room for why you always stuttering? There's always room for improvement. Send me the best stuff. I'll see you next week. Scary Sunday, guys.
Cause my name is Corykenshin. Slice that like button.
You win. Perfect.
Looking so immaculate today. Spooky Scary Sunday. Y'all know what time it is. And excuse the hair. Listen, it's wash day, alright? But that's not what this video is about. Spooky Scary Sunday has returned. There's one thing I need you to do. Look at that like button. Look at that like button. Look at that like button. I was trying to be slick, say look at that like button down there, but you get the point. Somebody slice that like button, I'd very much so appreciate it. I don't even remember the lines to this series. Okay, so I come in, there's a little banter, but then I segue into the lines, which are do you know what Spooky Scary Sunday is? And then I'm like, assume that the person doesn't, and I'm like, somebody down in the comments explain. Somebody in the comments let these suckers know what Spooky Scary Sunday is. But just in case you can't read, Spooky Scary Sunday is a show where every Sunday, should I take that line out? The samurai get together and we have a grand time. We sit back and we watch some scary videos sent in by you guys via Twitter using the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday. Wow, it's actually just coming back to me. You go to Twitter, follow me at corykenshin. The followers on Twitter have slowed down. Look at my Instagram followers versus my Twitter followers. What is y'all doing? Go to Twitter. You trying to get your story on here? Follow my Twitter at corykenshin. Use the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday and leave a link to the scariest video that you know. And if your video gets picked, you're freaking back! Where are you? So sit back, relax, grab some snacks. Oh, did the nostalgia hit you with that one? So sit back, relax, grab some snacks. We on a broke boy budget today. Go ahead, get you some top ramen, all right? Go ahead, get you a bag of Ruffles, and then one of those little barrel juices, you know what I'm saying? You remember those. With all that being said, first video. Now, the first video of this week is called The Ballerina, and it was uploaded by so near and dear to my heart, Social House Films. Victoria, Aaron, how you guys doing? It's been so long since I reacted to this channel. I see they've reached over 100,000 subscribers. Everybody clap that up. Well deserved. I hope your play button is on the way. It's definitely one of the top short horror film creators on the platform. This was sent to us by T-Spilling Tata over on Twitter, who said this scared me a little too much. So we'll see how rusty I am. Y'all suckers think I'm about to get scared on the first episode back? Freak out of here. Turn it up. Turn this up. Yo, I'm hype. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up. Hope y'all got your snacks, get your food. Let's see what Social House Films has in store for us. Got a little AirPods. She on that Gen 1 though. Go ahead, get you those pros, sis. Alright, doing a little stretching. What the? I don't know what those little Q-tip things were, or they look like, ouch. I know that junk hurt. My sister used to be a ballerina when she was like 4 or whatever. You don't go home after that? She about to get in her bag. Y'all see the look on her face? That expression. So elegant. So skilled. This takes years of discipline. Ballerinas are to be respected. They literally sacrifice their feet for this art form. Yo, 2 light glitches? You had me at 1, but at 2, I'm leaving. Huh? Okay. Just making sure that is you. I get it. Oh no! Exposed! Ugh. Nah. What do you want? Okay. She's like a kid. Why are you still there? Oh, they having a little competition. Okay. Yeah, you're trash. Whoa. Is she trying to like teach her? You're doing it wrong, okay? It's like this. What was that? Going all bad, man. And she keep doing that same move, like. Oh! Oh! Oh no! No more, please. We don't need no more. Who are you gonna call? Break that mirror. That's what you do. Uh-oh. No. Oh! 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 I can't look at this. Stop. Stop. Break the mirror. She about to be like these. No. Oh, 'cause I couldn't do your move? You know who she remind me of? Dashy, let me borrow your edit real quick.
Hi, I'm Renata Bliss, and I'm your freestyle dance teacher.
Alright, this next one is called 5 Nights at Markiplier's. It was uploaded by my boy Meat Canyon. So y'all already know, got a weak stomach. Go on to the next one. Now this was sent to us by Mid Nightmare, who said, "What's up, my love?" Pause on that. "I hope your mom's business is going well. Let's cut to the chase. You scream or show any sign of fear in this video. I'm the new Shogun." First of all, I don't make bargains with criminals. See, what you've just done is committed treason against the Shogun. And as a criminal! No, 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 no. Don't try and backpedal now. Got to see it through, my boy.
Got to see it through, my boy.
What is this?
Hello? I just wanted to leave you a message letting you know a little more about the job. Now, you've been hired to watch over Markiplier's house? Yeah, he's a big-time YouTuber guy. Have you heard of him? He's not like other game YouTuber types like your PewDiePies or your Jacksepticeyes. No, he loves milk. And frankly, I'll tell you something, he can't get enough of it. So, I left about 3 gallons of whole milk in the basement. Was it 2? I don't know. There should be enough to keep him satisfied for the night, or at least I hope.
Yeah.
But if he runs out of milk, he gets, well, we don't need to go into all of that, so,
look at his abs.
You know. Also, his house is ran on milk energy, so you only have so much power for the night.
Milk power?
But you should be okay. Just keep checking the cameras and only close the doors if absolutely necessary.
Okay. Close the door.
Hello, everybody. I'm Markiplier. God. I can smell your bones from here. Sweet, sweet calcium. God, I'm so sexy.
Close the door!
He's being shy in his room.
Oh! Go ahead and close that. Bro, why are you...
Oh, you silly cow. You have all the milk, don't you?
I don't know why you didn't close the door.
The crowd screams.
Oh! What the fuck?
For me, glory comes at such a heavy price.
I totally would have ordered that if I saw the video in time. Just want to give a heads up on this submission here. Hello KYNG. Nothing against you. I just have to go on the record and let you guys know that this video here, I cannot react to on here. The videos that I react to on my Spooky Scary Sunday, I've sought out permission from those creators to react to their stuff. And so when I asked for permission to react to this animation, which looks really good, they told me that I couldn't because the video is for non-profits and my channel is monetized. So I told them I respect it. I just can't react to it. Just letting everybody know in the future, I've gotten this submission before, so you don't have to send it anymore. This next one is called 3 OnlyFans Horror Stories. However, we're just going to be reacting to one, and this was uploaded by Mort. Now, this was sent to us by Andre, who said, for Spooky Scary Sunday and a welcome back, the second story is crazy. So that's the one that I want to watch. Also, Andre, I hope y'all didn't forget. Like, I know y'all didn't forget. Bro, let me get you a good one, Andre. Hold on. Got a lot to choose from. Hold on. Andre, I want to say thank you so much. As reward, here, take a Nutri-Grain bar. Open up. Andre, your mouth. Take.
For context, I'm a 20-year-old man. My name is Jack.
All right, Jack.
But this horror story I'm gonna tell you didn't happen to me.
Who'd
It happened to a close friend of mine. Her name's Cecilia.
Okay.
We met on the integration meeting after our first day of college. I was pretty new to the area. I just moved from another city and I was excited to attend my dream college.
Bet.
Get the best education I can and a good degree in my field.
That's right, respect.
I had just moved here and all of my friends were in my hometown. I decided to make a new friend with this beautiful woman with a friendly face and say hi.
Okay.
Cecilia was gorgeous and probably one of the sweetest people I've ever met. She
With that crossword puzzle on her neck? Hey, if you like it, I love it. Just like, would that be the first girl that I approach? Probably not, you know? We laying in bed, I'm trying to put words on it.
She had big, beautiful blue eyes and glamorous skin. She really stood out from the crowd and, to me, glowed like an angel.
Looked like a Life is Strange
I
character.
knew that she was someone special. I mean, hell, that's why she stuck out so much and I approached her. Something about her when I first met her indicated to me that we would share a lot of amazing moments in life. I knew that she was someone special just initially meeting her.
Dang.
So when I approached her and greeted her, it was a real pleasure. It turns out that she was new and rather lonely here as well. She was from a different state and was actually looking for a new friend herself.
Okay.
Figuring we had the same intentions, I invited her out for coffee that day. After that, I decided to go and talk with the rest of the freshmen from the meeting. I met a lot of my future friends that day, people who I still keep in contact with today.
Awesome.
From that day forward, Cecilia and my relationship skyrocketed. We sat together during lectures, had lunch together. We FaceTimed each other almost every other day and gossiped harmlessly about our classmates.
Zoom in, enhance the image. What is the problem here? Fellas, let me talk to you for a second. If I catch any of y'all FaceTiming a girl and you got your toesies up in the background, you laying on the bed like these, give me your badge. Give me your badge. Your samurai badge is revoked. This man got 10 toesies. Airborne.
We truly were best friends. Unfortunately, things started going downhill after that. I myself was fortunate to have parents who financially supported me every step of the way. I could rent an apartment and buy everything I needed for a student's life with ease. But Cecilia had no financial support. She had to help herself. She worked a not-so-fun job at McDonald's, and the hours were grueling and long. This was starting to interfere with her education, and she had trouble studying. This really wasn't working out for her, so she started looking for smaller sort of side hustles online. She asked me for some advice or tips, but I didn't know what to tell her.
I know where this is going.
Hell, I hadn't worked a day in my life. What was I gonna tell her?
Privileged
One day,
piece of-
Cecilia came across a website called OnlyFans. It was a pretty new and highly trending website. I didn't know much about the website, aside from the fact that it was known for adult content and pretty much every other Twitch streamer or Instagram girl had one in their bio.
Yeah.
One day, she explained to me the name of the website over FaceTime. She explained to me that she could make hundreds or even thousands of dollars just posing half naked online. Men were thirsty enough to just drop money on this stuff. She said she could finally be financially independent without even having to do any work. She didn't even have to show more intimate parts of her body and could make hundreds off fetishists who just want to see her hands or feet. She was blown away by the easy money and was eager to start an OnlyFans account.
Now, how do you feel?
From that day, I warned her that it was a bad idea. It sounded like a dream side job at first and sounded like really good, easy money, but something was too good to be true. I told her that the whole idea of showing her face and body to a bunch of weirdos and creeps online could only be dangerous.
What did I say?
You never know what their real intentions are behind a screen. She didn't seem to pay any mind to my concerns. She thought it was her easy way out of this problem. She truly didn't mind showing her body online if there was a monetary reward. I couldn't believe it. She really was this desperate. We got into a small argument, but I backed out. I realized I couldn't change her mind and let it be. She signed up for an account and started posting photos shortly after that. After a while, she told me that it was the best decision in her life.
Really?
She told me she made triple the amount she made at McDonald's and barely had to put in any effort. She could actually focus on school and had spare time now. After she told me that a few men paid her thousands of dollars for some fully naked photos.
Why is my boy's eyes like that?
I was very uncomfortable. I explained to her once again that this whole thing will backfire when some psychopath meets her.
You gotta let her do her.
She ignored my advice as usual. It bothered me.
Her body, her
I personally
choice.
felt that your body should be reserved for the one you love, the one who cares.
You might feel like that. So go get you a girl that's gonna align with how you feel. This girl, you can't force anybody to do anything. At the end of the day, she gonna do her. She gonna put them pictures up. Hey, I'm telling you, it's some weirdos, but hey.
It's about you. The one
Look
who's
at him
there
getting
for
mad
you.
about it.
But in the end of the day, it was her body and her life.
Listen.
None of my business.
Listen.
For the next few weeks, everything seemed to be going back to normal. But one day, something horrible happened.
What?
Normally, we would meet each other in the morning before classes, but she didn't show up. That's weird. I checked my phone and she didn't let me know. This was even weirder. Normally, she'd text me. I was surprised, but didn't think much of it. I decided to go on with the rest of my day. The day went by and I still didn't see her. She didn't join me at lunch or sit next to me during class. When I checked my phone that night, I noticed that she hadn't even been online since yesterday. 2 days went by and I started to get phone calls from her family and close friends. They wanted to know where she could possibly be.
OnlyFans.
She literally disappeared from the face of the earth. Her mom eventually called the police and reported her as a missing person, and the search begun. For a few days, the police asked everyone around her, including me, about where they saw her the last time.
I haven't seen her.
But after a few more days of searching and still no trace of
Check
her,
OnlyFans.
the police asked for volunteers to help them. Me and several of her other friends decided to join in on the search, armed with
Look at this cop. He don't care. That's the look of somebody who hates their job. He don't care if they find a body or not.
flashlights. We all checked through the local forest. It was exhausting. We searched up and down and still didn't find a single trace of her or her body. At this point, her parents were devastated. They were already crying. They knew that after this much time of someone being missing, the chances of survival were really, really low. The police finally got a warrant
48.
to search through her apartment. But when they looked through there, they saw no traces of any violence or that anything could have happened. The only lead
coulda
they could
got
find
tricked.
was an open OnlyFans page with her photos on it. They assumed that this was the doing of one of her followers, maybe. The police looked through her laptop thoroughly, but they still found nothing. Her messages and her subscribers
rubbing the mouse
revealed no
pad.
information. Even their best investigator had no clue where she was. There was no trace of her or whether she was even alive. There were no suspects
gone.
and no witnesses. The
Gone.
police and the volunteers searched for her for about another month. They did everything they could. They hung flyers, posted her on social media. Still, she wasn't found. The police eventually closed the case. Her family and friends were devastated. I considered myself lucky and let out a sigh of relief. My plan succeeded, and I was happy about that. It was a great idea. I left her body in the basement of an abandoned farmhouse about 100 miles from the city. Nobody even suspected me because I was playing along as a victim, a good friend who only wanted the best for her. I told her not to use OnlyFans, but she wouldn't listen to me. I couldn't let anyone aside from me watch her body. I hated the idea of these creepy old men seeing her. I hated seeing those photos online. She could only be mine, and mine alone. Maybe if she weren't so stubborn and listened to my advice, she would have lived. We were meant for each other. We would look perfect together. But she just treated me like a friend. I'm perfectly fine.
You ain't even
with
make
what
no
I did.
moves!
I don't regret it.
Dude, first of all, you're built like SpongeBob. Put some work in. Get your health right. Make that move, man. She probably didn't even know. You got your freaking toesies in the air. That twist was hot, though. Now this next one is called True Deep Web Horror Story, and it's by our boy, the legend, Horror Shorts Party. Now this one was sent to us by Anna, who said, "Hey Corey, just want to welcome you back to YouTube and congrats to 10 mil. Anyway, here's a video narrated by none other than the man, Terrence Nicholson." Yo, this is about to be hype. Y'all know Terrence Nicholson. Y'all already know him. Show it to me. Oh shoot. Upgrades? Hold on. It's like a robot, bro. Prequel. Y'all remember that one? Y'all remember these? Yo. Terrence Nicholson! And Ariane, or Ariane. She's awesome too.
This is a story that took place back when I was living with my ex-girlfriend, Jasmine.
Tell me what happened.
I had recently moved from my parents' house and into an apartment complex where it was surprisingly quieter compared to the suburban area I was used to.
Okay.
Jasmine and I were both college graduates who worked full-time in our respective fields of study. I was in the construction business as I was always a blue-collar—
We know you the same guy from Snapchat, you not slick.
As I was always a blue-collar kind of guy who enjoyed hands-on work revolving around the trades industry. Jasmine was a financial advisor, so she usually got to work from home while I had the usual 9-to-5 that I've become accustomed to for the latter part of my life.
Okay.
On my off time, I would usually hang out with Jasmine at our local park or simply kick back and binge watch several shows on Netflix till I had completely passed out.
Hey.
Going to our local park around the evening time became a daily occurrence of ours. As rowing back and forth on the swings was Jasmine's way of de-stressing just before the very next day at work. This became a daily routine of ours since we moved into the new neighborhood.
Frick are you doing here?
Feel more comfortable within our new whereabouts.
Hate that dude.
Well, at least with the exception of Saturday nights, when I usually video called 3 close friends of mine from where I originally resided. Their names were Joe, Max, and Steve. This was a way I could stay connected with my friends, as I didn't want to tarnish my friendships with them, nor did I want to be known as the odd friend who cuts people off because he was quote-unquote whipped. Hey Rick, how's your stay over there?
Must be good getting some action without your parents in the next room.
No comment.
Hey boys, we gonna keep talking about Ricky's love life, or we gonna get this party started? Cheers to that, Stevie boy.
Dang, what's the rush? We have all night, dude. Alright, who wants to go first? This was how me and my friends socially interacted with one another.
What are y'all doing?
We shared our personal scary stories and videos from around the internet that would be categorized within the horror genre. My friends and I have been horror addicts since childhood, so geeking over anything horror related was equivalent to our summer camp days back when we were still in elementary school.
Okay.
I didn't want to abruptly end the so-called tradition we had established despite living miles away from them, so I would make sure I video called them every so often.
Okay.
I recall dozing off from the lackluster stories being shared by my 2 friends Joe and Max, until it was Steve's turn to share his story. You guys ever been on the dark web? No, not me.
Stop right there.
Not me.
People get
Dude,
kidnapped
don't tell
on
me
there.
you actually went on it. I personally didn't, but my
Good.
younger brother did. He recently showed me this
You did
weird
too.
snuff film the other day that I thought you guys might like. I personally felt intrigued by the idea as I didn't know or see much content regarding the dark web.
You know what a snuff
All
film
I knew
is?
was that it was a hidden browser that sold illegal products you would find on the street,
And
except
people.
everything was online, or at least on the dark side of the internet. That's when Steve extemporaneously invites his younger brother in his room and introduces him. Hey boys, say hi to my brother Eric. What up, dude? What's up, Eric? You guys want to see something cool?
No.
Hell yeah.
Box chin.
Sure, dude. This better be good or else I want 5 minutes of my life back. Eric shares his screen and opens up a video from an array of MP4 files shown on a folder. I then saw a low-quality video of a woman
No, is that the girl? Because y'all know Horror Shores Party's animations are like all connected. Wait, was she from OnlyFans too? No, I think that's the girl that was like a singer at the bar, maybe? Either way, we know who that is.
suspended in midair with her arms and feet attached with steel chains. She was oriented in this awkward bird-like position, almost like her perpetrator had no intentions of providing any circulation to the woman's extremities.
Oh my God.
I could see this poor lady desperately wailing through the duct tape on her mouth while hopelessly trying to free herself by vigorously shaking her arms and legs.
Bro.
I remember gasping in awe
Look at
as
him.
I didn't know if this was some sort of weird hoax
Maybe you
or if
shouldn't
this
be
was a
on there.
legitimate snuff film about to unfold. That's when I heard a loud sound abruptly come from the background, like someone was revving an engine to a motor of something.
A
I
chainsaw,
then
maybe?
saw a large man approaching the woman while wearing a pig mask and holding a running chainsaw in a barbaric fashion. It looked like some psycho wanting to Renaissance Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, based on the way he held the chainsaw and the attire he presented himself in.
You're my lucky number 20. You know that? I never thought I'd reach this milestone. You know? All that hard labor just to get to you. Do you even know what you put me through?
Oh my God!
Tell the people watching at home how much you appreciate my hard work.
Maybe this isn't the girl from the bar.
Say it!
I got tape in my mouth!
You're going to be the best doll I've ever had.
She's still saying it!
Rick, what the hell is going on?
Babe, listen. Turn it. You know when you try to X something out real quick? Babe, hold on. Start clicking real fast. Babe, hold on. Let me X this out. Babe, hey. How you doing, girl? Looking cute tonight. How you doing? But babe, I heard screaming. Yeah, this got dark real fast.
Jasmine, get out! I don't want you seeing this!
Bro, he didn't even try to exit out.
Pierced the chainsaw into the woman's arms and legs as each limb dropped from her torso and was left dangling from each chain. No. This can't be real.
Nah,
what kind of
it's too
sick
late.
person would do this to someone? I remember feeling the sensation of a trickle of blood running down my nostrils as I see my friends visibly shaken up by the footage.
Whoa!
The woman had all 4 of her limbs dissected by the chainsaw as she eventually collapsed on the floor and began having a seizure. I abruptly end the video call.
Maybe that is the
couldn't
bar
watch that
lady.
anymore. I decided to message my friends through a group chat saying that I was throwing in the towel and heading to bed. Trying to comprehend what had just occurred was almost impossible.
Look at this man.
I couldn't help but tremble in the same spot for about several minutes. I eventually end up crawling into bed and laying next to Jasmine while trying to force myself to sleep and not think
Bruh.
about what transpired on that video
Watch
chat.
the whole snuff film.
This is when the story gets more disturbing.
What?
Fast forward about 2 years. My life has taken a drastic turn for the worst.
What?
My girlfriend and I mutually agreed to separate while my dad passed away at the age of 45 due to heart failure, leaving my mother and 3 children, including myself, alone.
That's sad.
I never felt so depressed in my life. I would sometimes spontaneously cry at work while trying to hide my emotions from the other employees. It honestly felt like the days were getting longer and my weekends were getting shorter as time went on. I couldn't help but think that that video was some kind of curse. I remember being at the stage where I had completely isolated myself from everyone around me, including my close relatives. I eventually developed an obsession over the dark web and installed a Tor browser on my laptop. I wanted to climb further in the rabbit hole. I wanted to see if I could discover anything related to the pigman or the woman he had mutilated that night. I recall surfing the hidden wiki only to come across
Michael
a few
Jackson's
links selling
breath
various
in a bottle?
weapons, illegal services, and narcotics. I obviously wasn't interested in such things, so I began browsing some more. After 2 hours of intense searching, I found similar style images of females having their extremities amputated and then being sold as so-called dolls.
Welcome to the game. Y'all remember that? Oh, my eyes about to start watering, bro. That junk is so real!
I came across an MP4 file on the homepage of one of the links on the hidden wiki. I pressed play and saw a video of a woman swinging back and forth on a swing with a paper mask on her face. This honestly looked like the same setting as the previous video. I then saw the same large man approach her as he kicked the poor lady off of the swing and began yelling, "Bark for me! Now walk, doll!" That's when the amputated woman began walking on all fours as if she was a stray dog or something. As the pigman got closer to the camera, I could see he was wearing what looked like the skin face of an actual human. What makes this story more disturbing was how similar the skin mask looked in comparison to Jasmine's face. From the identical faces to the skin complexion to the swing, all the pieces were starting to add up as I genuinely believe this woman could potentially be my ex-girlfriend Jasmine.
No way.
I then Googled Jasmine's name, only to find her in a missing persons report. Several months later, my speculation would finally come to a halting stop as Jasmine's body was found in a black garbage bag, located in a dumpster outside a meat market. At the time that this occurred, Jasmine was found unresponsive and in critical condition. She was eventually taken to the hospital and miraculously survived her injuries. About a year or two after her recovery, she was given a formal unpublished interview, but it was reported that she had suffered from severe Stockholm Syndrome. This is what it looked like. Today is currently Wednesday the 21st.
Why they have her on camera like that? You mean to tell me after a year and a half of surgeries, that's what she still looks like?
The time is approximately 3 p.m. in the afternoon. We are here with Jasmine, who will briefly answer questions based on her current health and share her story. Now Jasmine, if you feel uncomfortable at all during the interview, feel free to let us know and we'll take a break, okay?
I want to return home to Master's Swing, where the world is divine, and the dolls are beautiful.
So, first and foremost, how is your health today?
I want to return home to Master's Swing, where the world is divine, and the dolls are beautiful.
Jasmine, how would you describe your experience while being held in captivity?
I want to return home to Master's Swing, where the world is divine, and the dolls are beautiful.
Can you describe your captor's appearance?
Why are you still talking to her?
Jasmine, are you okay? Do you need some water?
I want to return home to Master's Swing, where the world is divine, and the dolls are beautiful. I want to return home to Master's Swing, where the world is divine, and the dolls are beautiful.
Can you please tell us what his name is?
Swing, where the world is divine, and the dolls are beautiful. I want to return home to Master's
Jasmine,
Swing,
please,
where the
disclose
world
your
is
captor's
divine,
name
and the
to
dolls
us.
are beautiful. I want to return home to Master's Swing,
Tell us his
where
name,
the world
damn it.
is divine,
Oh my-
and the dolls are beautiful.
Tell
I
us
want to
his
return
name.
home
Oh my
to
God.
Master's Swing, where the world is divine,
What is
and the
your
dolls are
master's
beautiful.
name?
His name is Pigman.
Yo, that junk got crazy. Well, shout out to Ariane, first of all. She killed that. You know my dude Terrence came through. What is his name?
What is your master's name?
Now this next one is called Please Come Back to Me, and it was uploading by the legend himself, Baddington. Now this was sent to us by Anisha Davis, who said, "Hey Cory, so glad you're back. I love this video and hope you love it too. Sarange, 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 sarange. Anaseo, sarange." I just made so many people uncomfortable. Please come back to me. Please. This was your happy place. This was a tape somebody made for their ex. Remember our first date here? Bro, I'm on my mind reading powers tonight. Ew, 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 ew.
You can find me in darkness, but never in light.
What?
I am present in daytime, but absent at night.
I can't understand you.
In the darkest of places, I hide in plain sight.
Not here. I can see you really well. Oh, it's a riddle. Oh. Ew. This is so gross on my freaking monitor full screen. Oh, you sad of what I just said? Do you see you? Martin. Martin, what's going on with you? Martin, can't you see? You are hurting our children. Oh, this is... Obviously. They loved you. Martin's, they were proud of you, baby mama. What Arthur told you was true. We only wanted to protect the children. Haven't you seen enough? I've played these tapes over and over. Can't you see the monster you've become? Wait, Martin, what are you doing? No, Martin, please! Stop it! Please stop! Anisha, thanks for the nightmare fuel. The last one for this week is called Hada, and it was uploaded by Crypt TV. Now this was sent to us by Onyx, who said this is a good Spooky Scary Sunday video. Love you.
Watch new scary vids every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Crypt TV, how you gonna have that scary freaking video and then hit me with the techno after? Guys, that's gonna conclude this week's episode of Spooky Scary Sunday. Not gonna lie, that was pretty fire. We had a little mix of everything. Obviously all the goats graced us this episode. Social House, Horror Shorts Party, Meat Canyon. So next week, I'm gonna need y'all to bring the heat. I'm gonna give this week a 9 out of 10. Got me a couple times. So I'm gonna give y'all a 9. Next week, I'm gonna need a 10 though. In the meantime, Spooky Scary Sunday.
Cause my name is Corykenshin. Slice that like button.
You win. Perfect.
Let me just say off top, Y'all about to get some crackhead energy this video. Prime corykenshin recording hours. It is 2:24 a.m. What? 36 minutes before demon time, if you're familiar with that. That's when a lot of dudes, maybe chicks too, they send some risky texts, might jam themselves up for the next day. But usually that happens when
That brother's starving.
Now why y'all about to get crackhead energy? I'm a little excited. That's just the start. So I'm on Twitter. Oh yes, of course, Spooky Scary Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna get to that too. But I'm on Twitter, right? Tell me why Zach Bagans, Mr. Ghost Adventures, all right, retweeted the video that we did yesterday. There are things in this hotel that we will never fully understand. We want answers. That little Ghost Adventures homage, he said, well done on the impression. Yeah, I just had to say that. Shout out to you, Zach. If you ever need a YouTuber to accompany one of your Ghost Adventures, hey, just hit me. I followed you on Twitter. You could DM me. I could like hold the camera or do a YouTube rap. I just grab a mic. Nah, Demon Sucker, you thought you was about to get rid of it. Demon is like, Spooky Scary Sunday. I'm hitting y'all on time, consistently on Sunday. We missed last Sunday, but I made for it up on Wednesday. So every Sunday of this year so far, I think we didn't hit it. I think you need to slice that like button for a second. Are you hydrated today? Did you drink water? How much did you drink? Water is vital for your health. Let me say my grace. If you do not drink water, you know what's your insides? They're crying. Spooky Scary Sunday is the show where every Sunday the samurai get together and we have a ball. We watch some scary videos sent in by you guys via Twitter using the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday. You go to Twitter, follow me at corykenshin, use the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, and leave a link to the scariest video that you know. And if your video gets picked, you get a shout out. Yeah, shout out. See, I already said it. So sit back, relax, grab some snacks. Go ahead, get you some bagel bites with a Twix. Wash that down with a Capri Sun. And with all that being said, first video. First video of this week is called Copycat POV, and it was uploaded by True Horror Stories POV. Now this was sent to us by Sabri over on Twitter, who said, I'm a new subscriber from Mexico. You're the only gamer I enjoy watching. Thank you so much. Or should I say, gracias. A veces estudio español. Es muy divertido, pero muy difícil. Antes estudiaba todos los días, but I have fallen off. Anyway, disfruta tu noche o día. I can't read that. Exercise, but
banyaknya kejap lagi balik.
That sounded like a wet fart. What was that? Please. See, and the protagonist of these videos is always like on Instagram or Facebook or something. What are you like? She laying on the floor? Low keto. Kind of good for your back. I mean, in short bursts, you know, because it straightens you out. You know what I'm saying? What does that sound like to you? That's gonna determine your innocence. 2 o'clock? Dang, she was knocked out on the floor.
Hey. Masa semua kat depan pintu ibu ni?
Why are you guys hanging outside my room? They not going in for a reason. Animals always know. They not going in for a reason.
Dah balik bukan nak kejut. Biarkan aku tidur kat luar.
Dang, husband? Esposo! Why you wake me up?
Ni lah orang. Dah pakai barang tak tahu nak simpan balik.
Kat sini.
Mana?
Oh,
Mana you? B.
Oh!
B. B jangan main tak kelakar B keluar.
Wow! That wasn't her husband in the bed! Bro, look at the door! Don't look down!
Kata nak balik, ya Allah. Allah, kata nak balik. Ya Allah, tolong. Angkatlah.
Oh my.
Angkatlah.
Not available.
Oh no!
Ya Allah.
Oh. Is somebody pushing a trash can?
Jangan kacau aku lah. Apa tu? Punya apa tu?
Turn the light on! Use the flashlight! Oh no, under the bed. No.
Kucing ke?
It's not a cat.
Meow.
It's a freaking monster. Right ear.
B.
It can mimic voices. Bro, jump out of the window. Oh my god. Oh, that was nasty. That was freaking nasty, dude. These videos are insane. This next video is called Crooked Rot, and it was uploaded by David Firth, creator of Salad Fingers, who I think we reacted to once before. This was sent to us by Olivia, who said just binge watch Spooky Scary Sunday and Samurai slice that like button, of course. Olivia, you don't understand. You're in my high favor right now. If you by chance offer me a Nutri-Grain bar, I accept it. Well, Olivia, see, that's the funny thing is, I was just about to hand it to you. So you know the routine. We're only gonna do this once, all right? See, Olivia, you were doing so well. Open your... What you got us watching, Olivia? What is this? What is this? Oh, that was just a little studio intro. That wasn't... This about to be nightmare fuel. What? Why is he clapping? What the frick is this? What? What kind of fever dream are we having? y'all Bibles are nearby, because I got a feeling we letting some type of demon through the screen. Oh, why are you salivating? What? Oh, you hear the macaroni sounds? What the? Bro, what do you got us watching, Olivia? What is this? Like, for real? I'm not playing anymore, Olivia. What is this? She letting her brain out? Oh my gosh! Oh my, what the freak? Bro! Relax! It's like a jab. No, thanks. Nope, change the channel. Yo, can we end this? Like... This next video is called The Mannequin, and it was uploaded by Social House Films. Nice to see you guys back on the show again. Now, this was sent to us by Jen, who said, I don't know how you feel about mannequins, but I think this short was so creepy. Well, Jen, we're about to see how creepy it is. But knowing Social House Films, I'm sure this is about to be very creepy. I'm done. I don't need it. Nah, roll the credits on that one. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Social House, y'all gonna have to do better than this. Are we supposed to be threatened by this? Because I'm not, all right? Maybe a little bit, but no, I'm just... Doesn't faze me. Doesn't faze me. What is this? It's supposed to be scary? This our girl. Do y'all see it? Do y'all see it? Hold on. Hold on, Victoria. What you got on, Victoria? Yo, is she repping the Shogun right now? Yo, this is too cool right now. This is too cool. Hold on. I'm about to be... Ah, my cheeks hurt because I'm smiling. Yo. I can't stop smiling. I know that shirt. Yo, she got... Is that not yours? Because she looking like she never seen that thing before in her life. Look at her shirt, dude. Oh my. Oh, look at her shirt! Alright, okay, I'm sorry. My name is in this video. I liken their stuff to like AAA studio movies, alright? So my shirt is literally in a movie right now. Alright, I'm not pausing anymore. It looks good on you, Victoria, by the way. I just... Ouija board? You didn't see... Oh, that thing does look nasty up close. She'll dang near scared me. Okay. So is that like one of her works? Why wouldn't you?
Hey, Emily, it's me. I just got home and your door was open,
Looking at this thing.
I saw that you have all these like sheets and things around your furniture. And of course I saw that tall thing in your room. Do you have anything that you want to tell me? Just keep in mind that if you're moving out, you need to give me 30 days notice. Give me a call back. Okay. All right, bye.
Yeah, I would have closed her door right up. You know about to have this thing staring at me? Nah, see, you gotta go. You gotta go. No breeze. You just gonna lean forward like unprovoked? I don't think so. I don't think so. And turn that thing around. There we go. This is why I like their videos. She actually does stuff real life people would do. Close that freaking door. I wonder what's sliding around in there. Yeah, I'm gonna take that off. Bro, she got our shirt on. I'm sorry. About the ugliest thing I'd have ever seen.
Sorry. You're too creepy to stay inside tonight.
There we go. Oh, she taking it outside. See, if it was me, I would have deconstructed it. Wow. Took the arm off, the head, the leg. I would have put them all in separate parts of the house, all right? Why that door closing? Why that door closing? Why is that? Ooh. Ooh.
Hello? Emily?
Oh.
Hello? Emily, this isn't funny. Hey!
Oh!
This isn't funny.
Oh! I'm gonna turn around. Oh, look how that thing is looking! What the heck? What kind of genjutsu? That's just an amazing shot right there. So it's a freaking Ouija board. She's a part of something. Dang! Why? Don't move, bro. If that thing move. Oh my gosh. Oh! I knew it. What? Oh! Yo, so was that her roommate? Oh my goodness, man. That's what the tweet says, stay to the end. Social House, they've been on the channel for a little while now. They probably been in about 4, maybe 5 Spooky Scary Sundays. This one is my favorite for obvious reasons, but also there's a reason why we keep coming back to them. The high production quality, all right? The AAA acting, all right? The plot, the events make sense, all right? So many of these that we react to, the main character just be doing dumb stuff. Hey, she did pretty much everything that I would do except for the deconstruction part. Anyway, please take a second, show them some love the way that they just showed us love. Run the views up for this video, drop some comments. Let's move on. This next video is called Brand New Beginnings, FNAF VHS, and it was uploaded by Joe Lonick. Now this was sent to us by Hi, who said this is the scariest FNAF tape they've ever seen and I will love it.
You better.
Well dang, what happens if I don't? So I'm gonna need y'all to forget that ever happened. I didn't just Harlem shake to whatever the freak popped up on my screen, whatever that was. Let's just act like I wasn't fazed by that. Let's rewind that. Okay, first time watching this.
Due to the closure of Fredbear's Family Diner, Fazbear Entertainment have bought out the kids' restaurant to rebrand it as Freddy Jr.'s, planned out to open near the fall of 1984. Any previous employees from Fredbear's will not be allowed to enter the building due to...
That was abrupt.
The new cast of characters are the more enhanced...
Oh, they cut it out! They cut it out! I get it. Due to some kids dying and blah, 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 blah. Let's continue on. Wow. Yo, this is just making me so hyped for a freaking security breach. I haven't played FNAF in years.
Crew from Fredbear's, with facial recognition, advanced mobility and most importantly, allowing the animatronics to roam the building to entertain kids anywhere inside.
Great.
The original cast of characters will be stored in the parts and service room at the back of the restaurant. The original cast will provide parts to save on cost after spending a small fortune on the new cast.
Okay.
This is also the same for security. The office which your night guards will be working in has no doors, no heating, no sanity, no love, no help, no family, no home, no criminals, no criminals, no criminals,
no
criminals,
no, not the criminals.
No criminals.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hi, this is the best FNAF tape. Squimpus McGrimpus. This is on that level. Leon. Charlie. The kids. Cave? Y'all ever known anybody named Cave? We're sorry for what we've done. Oh my gosh, bro. End it, please. I don't need another one. Y'all done got me about 3 times, but we're not sorry for your friend. Who? He will get what he deserves. A pat on the back? Did they move? I'm glad I... Yo, Joe Lonick? I'm a golf clap you. You got my respect. Now the last one for this week, and it's a long one, is called A Manchester Horror Story, and it was uploaded by Llama Arts, who hasn't been on the channel for a while. How you doing, Llama Arts? Hope you've been well. Now this was sent to us by Sira over on Twitter, who said, hello from Brunei? Brunei? Yo, we out here? Samurai, freaking stand up. We're in Brunei. I watch your Spooky Scary Sunday every Sunday and am your biggest fan. Well, Sira, thank you so much. Samurai, we really out here, ain't we? But at the same time, we still slept on. Ain't that crazy? A Manchester Horror Story.
I'm probably not gonna.
This is a story about how I became a 30-year-old male who is secretly afraid to be outside after dark in cities.
He's agoraphobe?
I live in Manchester, in the UK.
Okay.
And it's widely regarded as a relatively safe and multicultural city. Good transport, friendly locals, and plenty to do.
Okay.
I don't live there anymore, but I'm proud to be from there, and I will always have one hometown. This took place in 2016, and at the time I was working for a company that hired me to work on contracts.
You know.
So 4, 6, sometimes even 8 months abroad, and then 2 or 3 months at home.
Oh.
So when I was home, I made sure to see family and friends as much as possible, whether it be meeting and playing video games, a drink at the bar, playing sports, or traveling together.
Okay.
The incident took place when I was on my way home after a night out drinking.
What the freak?
And I write this 4 years on since it happened. I still have PTSD from the incident, and think of this as my way of telling you all to be careful out there.
Okay.
As well as this being an opportunity for me to talk about it.
Gash on his hand.
Those who know Manchester know about its quite frankly amazing tram system. It's affordable and easy to understand.
Right.
There is a tram station right near to my apartment, just outside the city center. I had been back in the country for 7 days and had arranged to meet my friends in the city for a reunion of sorts.
Nice.
Drinking, dancing, and catching up. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I do.
It's important to note at this point that at the time there was a homeless gentleman that adopted the tram stop near my apartment as his own.
Okay.
He would always sit at the top of the stairs leading down to the platform, and whenever I used the tram, I would always see him without fail. It had even gotten to the point where we exchanged a friendly nod to each other every time.
Cool.
But this time, on the way to the city to meet my friends, everything changed.
What happened?
On any normal occasion, he would be sitting under the shelter at the top of the stairs, either asking passersby for money or just saying hello. But as I approached the top of the stairs, around 20 to 30 meters away, I saw him, and he stood up straight, almost too straight, with his chest out, just glaring right at me in the
going the
most
other way.
menacing way.
Going the other way.
His brow was furrowed, his jaw was clenched, and he was breathing heavily. I could see his chest rising up and down with speed from now 20 meters away.
Ugh.
Maybe drugs was involved or something had angered him.
Yeah.
Why me? I thought. Now, I'm not the biggest guy in the world. I'm 6 foot and athletic, but I don't believe violence is
6 foot and athletic? Yeah, I'm not the biggest guy in the world. I'm only 6 foot. If you 6 foot getting bullied, try again. You're doing it wrong.
I'm not the biggest guy in the world. I'm 6 foot and athletic, but I don't believe violence is the answer in any case.
Hey, I too, but
I'm
sometimes you
not
gotta
easily
resort to
intimidated
it.
at all.
Alright?
But the way this guy looked at me sent shivers down my spine. I immediately looked down after we made eye contact, and then looked ahead, because I thought maybe it was just a glance from him.
I'm looking at you dead in your
Then,
eyes.
I looked
What you
back at
looking
him
at?
again, when I was even closer and his eyes were still on me.
Whoa!
This time they were wide, and he looked unhinged like he was ready to attack. I looked away again.
Y'all know what time it is. When I get into this stance, somebody about to wake up on a drug. What you think, I'm supposed to be scared of you? Huh? Corvette.
Because at this point, I felt I had to ready and prepare myself for a potential confrontation with this guy.
Sir, get ready. Don't
When I
look
was
away,
close
man.
to him, I looked back again, and he took a step forward, watching my every move, looking me up and down
He
as
really
if he was
feeling
assessing
froggy.
my weaknesses. As I approached the top of the staircase, he was turning his head as I moved. I knew that this was not normal behavior from him, or anyone for that matter. I thought I have to address this, because he's freaking me out.
already passed
so I
him.
stopped, met his gaze, and pointed my body towards him just before I went down the stairs. And I calmly asked him, "Is everything okay, mate? Can I help you with something?" Nothing. I got absolutely nothing as he looked into my eyes. I could hear his fast breathing at this point through his nose, and he looked like he was having some sort of episode. So I moved on and quickly went down the stairs.
Get out of there, man.
What the f has gotten into this guy? I thought. I almost felt bad for him. At the halfway point of the stairs, I looked behind me to see him standing at the top, looking down.
You feeling froggy? Then leave!
I could only describe the look he gave me as bone-chilling. He looked like a predator that had found his prey. I kept moving as I didn't know if this guy had a weapon or what his intentions were at this point. When I got to the bottom of the stairs, I turned around again. And to my shock, he had walked 4 to 5 steps down, still standing and glaring at me with the same disturbed and angered look. He was clearly stalking me now.
Yeah.
I could feel my heartbeat in my ears, and sweat was forming on my forehead and palms. Luckily for me, the platform was very busy, and the tram I needed to catch was approaching. So I quickly immersed myself amongst the crowd of people getting onto the tram and found a seat.
Bet.
Wouldn't you know it?
Simpsons.
When I sat down and the tram started moving, I looked back towards the bottom of the staircase, and there he was, just glaring at me with this horrific, sinister grin on his face.
Who wronged you?
I did not feel safe. The entire journey to the city, I felt on edge, anxious, and all I could do was think about that guy. When I eventually got there, my friends automatically picked up on the fact that I seemed a little off.
Yeah.
So I told them about the situation I was just in, which they just dismissed, saying that I was probably just being paranoid and that he'll be gone by the time I get back home.
Well, why don't you come with me
I
then?
agreed with them because I realized that he is usually only there during the daytime, so I enjoyed the night. We all drank, laughed, and even met some cute girls. Before I knew it, I was hammered, to the point where I had to look at my phone with one eye closed. My balance was off, and I felt like I could throw up at any second. It was around midnight and time to go home, so I said goodbye to my friends and arranged to meet the next weekend due to the success of this one. The last tram was approaching, and I had to run drunk as a skunk to make it in time. I got onto the tram, and when I got a seat and caught my breath, I remembered what happened at the tram station on the way back to the city. I felt sober suddenly, and I was honestly on the verge of an anxiety attack, until I remembered that I never usually see the guy late at night, which was comforting for the remainder of my journey. The tram arrived at my stop and I got off. I just stood there for a second, surveying my surroundings. The platform was empty. The skies were clear, although dark. The air was warm, and the only sounds were the nearby traffic and the tram leaving the platform. I remember it like it was yesterday. I looked towards the bottom of the staircase and the platform leading to the street, and I took a deep breath. I approached the stairs and looked towards the top. Much to my relief, he wasn't there.
He laying down up there, so you can't see him.
Stage 2 was easy. Get to my building, which was about 150 meters away from the stairs.
Okay.
As I slowly walked up the stairs, trying to make as little noise as possible, my heart was in my throat. All I could think about was what I would do if he was there.
Bro,
but I was drunk and I didn't think fast enough. I arrived at the top and looked to my left, and what do you know? He's there. And as soon as I look at him, his head snaps, and he's looking me in the eyes with the same terrifying look, almost foaming at the mouth like he's won a prize.
Down.
He stands up slowly and turns to face his body towards me. At this point, I realized how tall he was. About 6'2", huge gray and dirty beard, almost skinny with a lean body type. I was almost pissing myself. So to break the tension, I just nodded at him and told him, "Good night, mate," and I walked on quickly towards my apartment. I suddenly heard a deep, hoarse voice say, "You got any spare change?" Loud and obnoxious. Which I turned and replied quickly whilst I was walking backwards. "No, mate. Sorry. Have a good night, though." And walked on again. I was free, and my anxiety was disappearing. All I was thinking about was getting to my building as fast as possible. Then, I heard what felt like the loudest, most aggressive voice ever. "Hey!" I stopped, and I turned around so fast because he made me jump and scared me. He was holding a knife, and it was pointed directly towards me.
Run.
The nightmare scenario was playing out now, and I held my breath as he walked slowly towards me.
Run! Oh,
I was definitely
drunk, huh?
sober now,
Oh,
and
no,
I
he's
weighed
not.
up the options.
Run!
I run and take a risk,
Yeah.
or I start to negotiate with him. I thought,
Negotiate?
there is an ATM nearby, I could get some money and just go home. He was around 5 meters away, with the knife pointing towards me.
Yeah, because you're letting him walk
I wasn't
towards
going
you.
to let myself die like this. He then said, I'm going to ask you again. Do you have any spare change?
No, I don't.
I couldn't tell whether I wanted to throw up or cry, but I had to get out of this situation. No one else was around that I could see or hear, and it was on me to get out of this. I said to him, Look, there is an ATM. I couldn't even finish my sentence, because he had thrown the knife at my face.
Oh!
It hit me
Wow!
just above my eye, cutting me on my eyebrow, taking a chunk of skin clean off, and there was blood in my eye, partially blinding me, and there was blood all over my face almost immediately. I was blinded and breathless. I fell to one knee in shock, and I barely saw the knife in front of me on the ground through my drunken, shocked, and partially blinded state. So I reached for it as fast as I could. But it was too late. He had already picked it up and tackled me to the ground. I yelled a guttural and deep shout for help down the street as he tackled me, holding the knife. A sound I didn't know I was capable of making. But the
This dude says some. That's the only sound that will probably just come out of you in an emergency situation. You never knew you could make that sound. Did you hear what I just produced? Never in my life have I made that sound.
adrenaline was coursing through my veins now. He had the knife in his right hand and plunged it down towards my face.
Oh.
And the only thing I could do was put my hand away.
My
I screamed in pain
goodness.
as the guy was on top of me. He had put the knife clean through my hand, in between the knuckles of my middle and index fingers to be specific. I started to push back,
get me!
realizing how much stronger I was than him.
Get me!
The tip of the blade was about 5 inches from my face, and then a miracle happened. I heard the voices of a group of people yelling,
Hey, stop!
accompanied with their fast-running feet towards me on the tarmac. The guy's grip on the knife was weak suddenly, and he looked behind himself, clearly seeing the group approaching. They shouted again, yelling,
Get off him!
and he jumped off of me. Unfortunately for me, he took the knife with him and ripped it out of my hands as he jumped to his feet and swiftly ran into the nearby woods. There were 5 people in total who came to my rescue. 2 of them initially chased the guy into the woods before I shouted.
No, he has a knife!
And hearing me say this, they let him go and started to call the police.
That dude look like Naruto.
This incident changed me for the better, and I wake up every day appreciating everything in my life. After the incident, I was rushed to the hospital and I had surgery to reattach the nerves in my hand 2 days later. The guy who attacked me is in prison now for attempted murder.
Good.
The police showed after the incident within 5 minutes, and full credit to them. They found the guy hiding in the woods, still holding the knife behind a tree, and they managed to subdue and arrest him on the spot. He was on a cocktail of drugs, and he openly admitted to the police that he fully intended to kill me if he had the opportunity. But this incident was simultaneously the best and worst thing that ever happened to me.
How?
The best, because I appreciate life so much more now. I talk to those I love every single day. All life is precious. Tomorrow is not guaranteed, and we are all mortal. Stay safe and alert, and do not waste a moment, as you don't know who's going to be waiting around the corner.
Yo, he was speaking facts at the end though. That was amazing. Well, guys, this is a 10-week. I really liked every single video. We had some weird, we had some scary, we had some corykenshin merch wearing. I need y'all to show love to everybody here. With that being said, y'all set the bar high. So next week, y'all gonna have to come even harder. I don't even know how you gonna pull that off, but I need another 10 week from you. Alright? Until then, I'll see you next week. Spooky Scary Sunday.
Cause my name is Corykenshin. Slice that like button.
You win. Perfect.